If you would, tell us a little bit about what the cloud means at Xerox and what's the dialogue at the management level today.
Well, we consider the cloud a pretty significant opportunity for the company in several ways. You heard a lot today, I think, about what you can do on the infrastructure side, business operations to be more efficient, which is a key element, particularly for our industry, where the technology businesses, the growth in the markets is a little bit slow right now. So the ability to capture cost efficiency is very important. But more importantly, we see it in two other aspects. One is the opportunity to enhance our offerings that we bring to market for our customers. Most people think of Xerox, they think of the old copiers. And really what we've been doing on top of the hardware is delivering a lot of services and solutions to our clients. So the ability to make that copier, if you will, in the office environment more integral to your workflow processes, and I'll give you some examples of that, is fundamental to what we're doing, as well as services around the document space. But a year and a half ago, we bought ACS, which is a $6 billion business process outsource company. So that gives us the ability now to bring a wide range of services and solutions to large enterprise customers, and then we're trying to push that down to smaller and smaller customers. One of the first things we've been doing is this virtualization. As we looked at the cloud from an IT perspective, we felt like a lot of what we were doing either had proprietary data, analytics, or was so fundamental to the mission-critical aspects of the business that we wouldn't take it out to a public cloud. But the opportunity with the huge infrastructure we already had from an IT data center basis to do this virtualization, where you were able to much better leverage those assets and get efficiencies, was a big opportunity. So that was one of the first big pushes.
And that's an IT-led. John McDermott.
Completely IT-led, our CIO. Other things we've done is we looked at a lot of back office processes that are important, but not mission critical. So tracking expense reports, tracking the salaried folks' labor over here, but we also have the people who work hourly, right? Tracking their time and approving their time. We put out an e-time system, an e-pay system that's standardized on a more efficient platform that took out a lot of errors and inaccuracies, but also a lot of labor intensity. So as we look at the cloud, we look at it as an enabler. We say, okay, here's our business. What are some of the barriers in our business? I'll give you an example. If we want a printer to use our variable data software and license it, the license will range anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000. That's a pretty big barrier to entry. With the cloud now, we can actually start to host that capability for them. We can take on the IT responsibility for them, and we can allow them to buy it by the drink so they can experiment. Because if you pay $100,000 for that software, you want to drive probably $2 million of incremental business. But if I can sell it to you by the drink, then you can experiment, build the business slowly, and then at the appropriate time, either stay with the hosted environment or shift to. Clearly, there's a need for IT and the business leaders to get together, and I think what we realize is we can be IT's worst nightmare. So we had several people like myself along the lines of business all thinking independently about what can we do with the cloud for our own particular business. And we realized that by forming a steering group, bringing the key players together, we could learn from one another, share ideas, and start to pool the capabilities that we had, because I think everybody's mentioned today, we're all still learning here, right? So pool those capabilities together to make sure we're pushing one another's thinking. Second aspect was obviously there's some commonality as we think about platforms we might want to build across the various businesses. We want to make sure we captured that. The third is with ACS, who's in the cloud today, has capabilities. We wanted to make sure we fully understood the capabilities they had today, where they were going, and how we could leverage those capabilities across the broader range of businesses.